Smoking cookies, smoke dang. Yeah, smoking gas, propane. Yeah, going out like cocaine. Yeah, for no reason. I'ma take a shawty for the weekend. Call me Mike, check hot.
Hi, so I'm Krys from Krys and I'll be doing a pick a card reading today. Well, pick a pile because there will be more than one card. Pick a card tends to trend a little bit more, right? So if you have never gotten a reading done before, no need to worry. I'll guide you through the steps. Today's reading is actually inspired by something that was requested on my live a few minutes ago. But by the time I post this, it may be a few days ago. A lot of people keep asking me this weird question, what going on with the ex? And I'm just here like, whoa, that's really intense for me to read on spot. So I just wanted to pick a card reading that kind of talks about how you feeling, how they feeling, what's going on right now, and what I see in the near future for you too, because some of you might be getting back together with some of you might be avoiding some, who knows, right? So I hope you enjoy this reading, and let's get into the pile. Alright, so I know in my intro I said it would be pick a pile, but I decided to do pick a card. So your first card, it is the Justice card. The second card is the Chariot. Third card is the Devil, and the fourth card is the Hermit card. So in case you want to pick by signs, you have the Libra card, the Cancer card, Capricorn card, Virgo card. I just pulled any major upright arcana cards as that was in the piles, because I did the piles first and then I recorded them this way. They're a lot easier to get through that way, given that I just finished the live as well. So yeah, this is pile number 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel free to pick a pile. Don't forget this reading. Before I mention something, I don't know if I may have edited out, but in case I didn't, we'll be looking at like your past energies with your ex, and then like your current energy with your ex. So you'll know if maybe they're around, maybe they're not around, maybe they're not in contact at all. But what I do need you to do is that think of the ex that you have in mind, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and then pick one of the cards that remind you the most about them. I know I always joke about the Devil card or the Justice card, the Human card, the Chariot card, but yeah, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, go ahead and pick. So I hope that was helpful, and enjoy reading. I'll see you in your pile. Alright, so pile number 1, these are the cards you got. You got the Queen of Wands, the Strength card in reverse. These two cards, well, this card represents a Leo, this represents a woman, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but don't take the signs for it. The Ten of Cups in reverse, Justice card upright. This represents Libra with the scales there. Then you have the Queen of Swords, which is kind of similar to this one here if you look at it, right? Similar energy, yeah. Queen of Swords represent Virgos as well, though, as well as Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. These are the signs you could be dealing with, or this may be your sign, even though it's female cards, you know, it's about energy, not the actual cards. Then you have the Hangman and the Three of Pentacles. So let me start with this reading here, right? So this is a general message for everybody. Not everything would really resonate, so take what resonates with you. That's why I say let me do personal readings for people, because you know it gives you your details and your details alone. You don't have anybody else's energy mixed up here. So what I'm seeing here, I don't know why, because of these pair of cards again, like some moral divorce vibe like thing. But what I see here is that this Queen of Wands person, charismatic, loyal, Now this reading is all about your ex, right? What about your ex? The T on your ex. I don't know why I'm going to label it yet, but something about we trying to figure out what's going on with your ex, what happened before and what's going on now, right? So at first, I take a look at your overall energy with your relationship with this person, and it seems to be like a pretty deep commitment with the Six of Cups here. So the Ten of Cups here, and then with Six of Cups here is it's kind of, now you see how these two queens here in different suits. This tells me that it could either be like two different people, or it could be is so many things. So let me go with scenarios here, right? So again, whatever doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Only take the parts that resonate with you. I also don't want to rush these readings like my last two. So the Queen of Wands here with the Strength card is like, again, this real Leo person, this Leo vibe. And the Strength card in reverse talks about something that I can't remember right now because I am recording this pretty late. But just give me a few moments in between. You love my banter. But the Strength card talk about is really not having no strength. It's actually a really particular reading, I should say. Just give me one more minute. I promise I'll be faster next pile. The Strength card in reverse talks about less courage, trying to controlling issues. So the Queen of Wands here with the Strength card here is all about a controlling person, and like they were so controlling. It was like you have to do things their way, and well, this could be you, this could be the person, right? Like I don't know who's a girl, who's a boy, who's a girl and a girl, or the boy and a boy, or whatever preference you have. It really doesn't matter on my page here. No judgment whatsoever. But yeah, I would think as a female though, intuitively, whoever's energy is coming on stronger. I don't know if it have something to do with a marriage or divorce because of this Justice card here. Justice, this is ruled by Libra. Libra is ruled by the 7th house in astrology, which is the house of marriage. And you have some Leo cards here, and this 10 of Cups indicates unhappiness, right? So it's like things were good, but the person was too controlling. They must have things their way. And then like all of a sudden they're like, now this part here is what would resonate different with different people. So with this Queen of Swords here, this could be a different person. Now they could be just like this Queen of Wands person, but they're just a bit more guarded, and it could be somebody from your past. So it's like this part is what kind of confusion now. I don't know, this seem like intuitively like present day. This is what going on. Somebody from your past, they pop back up, and you're just kind of like waiting on a response because you recently made contact with them. Like that's one message. This could be the next message that yes, you had this unhappiness before and things were unfair, but then this person, this Queen of Swords, like somebody else from your past came back up, and you all started talking or reconnected, or a childhood friend maybe, and like maybe things with this connection on top here at a pause with your ex because of this new connection here, which happened to be like this old connection. So like the main person, the main ex that you're inquiring about seems to have a lot of Leo energy, fire energy, Libra, again all these signs, but a lot of Leo, Aries, slight Aries. This is my Aries card here. So if one of my exes looking up about me, then I'm so sorry that you were so unhappy. If it's not me, then whoops, my bad. But Libra is 7th house, and with the 10 of Cups in reverse, they give him a like divorce vibes. Don't know why. And with the Strength card, it's like, it's not just about giving up, it's just about somebody being like so controlling and trying to control the entire situation. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it means that like some ex probably still in contact with you. I don't want to say this ex. I have a strong feeling like a male probably chooses pile, but if you are not a male, or like maybe it's the person who I said to check out my readings, who inspired this reading. She wanted to know about her ex, and like this new person that was in his life. And if I had to apply it to that situation, it would mean like they in contact, they reconnected, but they like just keeping in touch with each other. Like I'm not seeing anything going on. But this previous connection here, your ex that you're inquiring about, whether this is you feeling being treated unfairly with this justice card here, or this hermit card here. Hear me, hermit. Why did I say hermit? Maybe you feeling to retract your energy. Just feel like, you know, the strength card talks about. It have this one particular meaning that keep on slipping my mind about the strength card. This is Leo. Oh, Mars is in Leo right now, so maybe that has an effect on you. Mars being in Leo meaning like it's a kind of domineering energy. I have that placement in my chart, and it's basically where my creativity comes from. And with this strength card upright, it's really really positive. But with this in reverse, and I'm not saying it's negative. It's not negative, but it's challenging. The strength card is like just really struggling to always have the upper hand, always take control, and it's like if this queen don't get her way, shit not going and be good, and like you would have to hear about how unfair it is, when really the energy before was like she was just guarded, she was probably entertaining shit from she past, and still not doing anything but still maintaining contact with them. So that's another scenario. But again, I don't know, this again like 4 different scenarios, so I would suggest probably pick another pile, and it would like make more sense to you. But again, the main energies, Leo, some fire, Aries here, but mainly Leo, mainly Libra here again. I think this is Neptune, so with Neptune being in retrograde as well, it's illusions. Like you probably thought your past, your ex was this way, and now you're seeing them this way. But if this was not clear enough for you now, I know that wasn't as great as my usual readings, but I do believe there's a message there for somebody. I still looking for the strength card in reverse, right? So this person is not able to face life with courage as he lacks hope, lack of faith in anything, leaves the person bitter and resentful. He needs to overcome his weakness and makes the best of circumstances while working with compassion. Okay, so this is another message too. So this is the overall energy with your ex, like how it was before and how it is now. And then I think I'm going to do like how last left things out and how things are now. So like I think before, like they were so fiery but they lost their spark, and like things did not go the way in which they expected, which is not your fault but not their fault either. Nothing is wrong with wanting something more, but with this justice card here, is like things were simply not fair. We had 7 house placements, and now it's like, alright, well, it didn't have contact for a while, but now you're maintaining some contact, and it's like, please excuse my nails. But it's like, it have a bit of a reconnection here, but she's being a bit guarded still. Or maybe this is you and you want to reach out and you're just waiting for the right time in order to reach out for them. So it's so many messages, so I'm going to do like 2 more piles. I don't know how it resonates with you. I never ever know how they resonate with people, but I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was like about 10 minutes long, and if you would like extended personal reading, feel free to message me on my Facebook page or Instagram page in order to book your reading. Bye guys. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, okay? And share this video. Comment the pile you used. Actually comment a little lion emoji so I know that you made it all the way to the end of your video and you're feeling lazy, right? So take care guys, and I hope I'll see you all in my next reading. Alright, pile number 2. These are the cards that you got. So you got the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Wands upright, the 2 of Wands in reverse, Interesting. The Queen of Swords upright. So if you looked at pile number 1, this is a continuation of your reading. If you haven't looked at pile number 1, maybe you should go back to look at pile number 1. Then you have the Chariot card, Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. Now this reading, I intended for it to be like, what does the ex think about you? And that will be a reading in the future. But personally, this reading chose itself. And it was like, let's look at the past relationship between you and this person. And let's look at it now. For those of you who still in contact, right? So now what I need you to do is make sure and think about a particular ex before you choose a pile. Because these kinds of readings are always complicated. I try my hand at it. I don't want to be too straightforward and too accurate, I want to challenge myself. So immediately, this relationship or this top pile talks about why it didn't work out, right? How the past energy was, because it's an ex for a reason, right? And if it was something in the present, it would have shown up. So like, somebody wanted their own emotional independence with this Nine of Cups here. Cups. So with this Nine of Cups here, just give me a few seconds. So it shows me at first like you all met at like some kind of social events, true friends, intimate, exciting relationships, new humor. So it started off really, really good health, security, even a dream come true, right? So that's how the relationship was with this particular ex that you have in mind. Keep in mind that it is somebody you have in mind already, right? I'm not telling you which one. If you have more than one ex you want to find out about, pick another pile. Book a reading too, actually. So the Eight of Wands here, it talks about great news. Sorry, it's in reverse, not great news. When reverse, it shows indecision, but your cautious response to certain offers at this time may be inappropriate. You need to differentiate between others' flights of fancy and genuine creative opportunities. Now it's not the time to take a risk or embark on important journeys or matters. Okay, so like maybe you met somebody and like it just wasn't the right time, and like it kept having conflict and stuff, a lot of conflict. Again, so much fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you or your person, it doesn't have to resonate, but heavy energy. Cancer with this card here. This card showed up in a pile before. Like I said, this is a Virgo woman, if not a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But strong Cancer with this card here, this card here, this card here. The moon is ruled by Cancer. This is the Cancer sign here. Maybe you are Cancer, the person you are inquiring about is a Cancer, or maybe one of these signs, Libra, Aquarius. But honestly, all the signs here, honest to God, all the signs here, but most prominent, Cancer and fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not much Earth here, but if I had to say it would be Virgo. This usually pops out for a Virgo person or a Gemini woman. But with the two of Wands in reverse, it means like unreliable partners, especially in business. So it's like maybe all they meet in a social event, and like all they meet through friends, and like it seemed real exciting and thing at first, but then like this person wasn't really like committed. It had certain arguments, and then like you kind of the one putting in all the work and the effort and the benefit in this connection. No, this is not telling me like why I know who right or who wrong. This is not that kind of reading. It's just like a check-in. I want to mako what's going on with all here, and then do like a part two to this. So this is basically how the relationship was before. Now you are very guarded with this person. You have learned how to like kind of manage your emotions a lot better by cutting off this person. And maybe I've been giving you advice. Maybe you have been reading tarot cards. Maybe you have been checking your astrology. Maybe you've been focusing on business and work and your personal life. I do not see that with this Ten of Swords here in the middle. I don't see you having any contact with this person. I see you moving away from having less contact with this person due to the guidance that you got. This card talks about juggling two homes, two situations, two people. You have Two of Wands here. but you don't have two people in this situation unless you're coming from pile one though. I'm looking at you with these two different queen cards. You maybe was involved in somebody else and met somebody else. This and this kind of looking like two people, right? This looking like two here, lots of twos. So maybe had a little bit of fraudulence going on. Maybe now 8 of Wands upright is definitely friends with benefits, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this didn't really work out, and right now is like you're out because of the situation, not them, but the situation. You learn to guard yourself, keep your emotions in check, kind of listen to your intuition, and I believe you left the situation, didn't bother to entertain this person before they could even try to like weasel their way into your life. And you seem to be focusing on either a new connection or a new progress, or you're trying to balance your relationship. This could also talk about like no balance between your work life and your relationship, and now you are, but I'm not seeing any love cards, to be quite honest. So I don't think that, I think that the cycle has ended. This ex you have moved on and just was kind of curious to know, like, you know, well, what's up with them. Look, this is another 2. You probably seen your number 222 a lot. You have a 10 here, 7. Yeah, a lot of 2s. You're probably seeing the number 222 as well. I'll attach some numbers to these readings. So that's it for your reading. I hope this helped. It didn't really tell me much about, like, I just tell me. I think I'm going to label this video think about the ex, and I'll tell you what happened and what's going on now. And then I would do maybe like a different one at another time, like, do they still think about you, or what do they think about you? I really intended on doing what do they think about you, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Anyways, if you enjoy this reading, go ahead and leave like go ahead and leave a little crescent moon emoji like that, right? Why not noticing this here? But yeah, go and you leave a crescent emoji like that, or the number 222 down below in the comment section if this resonated with you. Look out for my readings. They are going to get longer and more extended, right? But so many different people, so many energies. So if this pile did not resonate with you, please feel free to pick another. Alright, so pile number 3, you got the Tower card in reverse. Interesting, really interesting. I wouldn't lie, these piles are real interesting. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you have the Two of Swords. You know, the Two of Swords is my decision card, so that is go one side. That's with the Devil card. And you have 4 of Cups and 4 of Swords. This top row here talking about like how the energy was when you were together. The bottom here talks about like presently what's going on here. This is some real very confusing energy, I will not lie. Alright, let me start here with this Tower, right? So like at first things wasn't changing, and I don't know what kind of sign that is, but this looks like pointless misfortune. Ooh. Pointless misfortune, frustrating, unnecessary disaster, maybe overruled towers, most certainly will not last forever. Then you have the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands in reverse, sorry. Alright, so the thing with your ex and your past, right? Wow, that whole thing glitch. So the thing with your ex and your past, right? Like from the start, it was actually real messy. And it's basically like, how to say this? It's basically like, this word is the point, the word that came out with this is pointless. The word with this is destruction, the word with this is destruction, the word with this is destruction. And from the start it was very rocky. Like, I don't know if it is that you didn't have a fair chance, or she wasn't taking you on, or like intuitively again one thing card meaning again the next thing. refusal to release. So it's like maybe you try real hard to get it started, and like maybe at first she wasn't so much into it, but it was like, alright, well, I give it a try. So that was like the energy of you all when you were together. And then it was like it was always a rocky start because she was always indecisive, and the reason why she was indecisive is because of things in her past. Now this could be addictions, this could be her ex, this could be, I'm not really saying ex, but it could be somebody toxic in her life, maybe substance abuse, maybe alcoholism, or is drinking, and like she always fight indecisive, she always fighting between the devils. So maybe you might think, is this a Gemini? Like, let me tell you the sign, like the energy again is Gemini, but I see in Aries, I see in Sagittarius, I see in some Pisces, I see in Taurus, I see in Capricorn. But like, if you jumble all of them signs together, you'll get a indecisive Gemini. Or is indecisive with the devil on his shoulder with the 4 cups 1 minute and the 4 swords the next minute. So it's like 1 minute they're daydreaming about what they want, and the next minute they're doing shit about it. And it's always this back and forth, back and forth. What kind of this looking toxic? This looking real toxic. I'm not going to lie. Like, compared to the other 2 piles, like if you picked one of the previous piles, not with the one, not the first one. I think it's which one with the Hierophant came out? I can't remember. But if this pile does not resonate with you, please feel free to pick our next pile, because I feel like these messages are joint. But this person is basically incisive, and it's like they'll always think about like wanting to see it and then not see it. And then this person have like real commitment issues, and it's like, oh, how to put this? The Queen of Wands upright is so amazing, but the Queen of Wands reverse is like opposition, fickleness, infidelity, was never serious about, like, basically somebody who's cheat, whose fire is burning low, she needs to recover his strength. Like, she just didn't have this, like, she never used to put in the effort, and it was like, oh, is this back and forth, up and down? 1 minute I want to be with you, next minute I don't want to be with you. But no, I see in a balance. Now this is a concerning card, but this is a commitment card. So now I'm seeing like more of an effort, more of somebody trying, maybe they're trying more. But with the 7 of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like the same energy at these 2 cards here, meaning that, well, this is presently like what, like if you're not in contact, this is basically what they think about you, or the situation or the relationship. I don't know, take it how it resonates. This, I have no idea how this reading is going to go. I really hope it's not a shitty one. I could always recover from like one of the others, something straight, more simple, you know. But I just really wanted to get this out. It represents determination to succeed. Alright. Decide upon your future course of action. 7 of Cups is a card signifies dreams to come in your intel. Alright, so maybe she want to settle down now, and it just takes you some time. Or maybe this is her ex, and like some real tower moment happened, and she realized, okay, like she needs to get her shit together. She needs to stop fucking around. She needs to stop getting tempted and being tempted and falling for the temptation. And I think she's like serious now. Now it doesn't say about you and how you feel and whatever, right? If you want more about this reading, you could always book a reading for more details. But this was good. This showing me like somebody didn't really care, and like they were like, they didn't care because like they were indecisive. They didn't know if like it was just a dream, or if maybe they should take a step back. But then like no, I think they're stepping up. They're trying to find a balance, but they're coming by real slowly. I also seen that it's possible that this person is married. It's very, very possible that this person is already married, already committed to somebody else, and they're actually trying. So, whereas you, if you have no contact with them, this is them actually being serious. Like, they weren't serious up here with you. But if they're with somebody else now that's not you, then they're not serious. If they are with you right now, then they are serious. I hope that resonates. It really depends on who is what, but they needed to go through like this tower moment here in order to like kind of figure out what they want, what they don't want, think about it, daydream about it, take a pause, and then come back. So what it's telling me is that you all had some time apart. You all had some time apart, and it was so that they could learn how to build a solid foundation. If you see the numbers 414 plenty, 44 44, we have a 4 here, 444, you have a 4 here and 2 4s there. Yeah, I think that's it. That's a good reading. I could accept this. Strange meaning, not common cards. You have a 2 here and a 2 here. 2 and 2 is 4, right? So the number 4 may be significant to you. Main signs, Taurus, sticking out here, but again, I don't like to always go with signs. It resonates with some people, not all. Jupiter is in retrograde, and this Jupiter card is upside down. So, but this is past things. Anyways, let me stop your reading there. If you would like me to continue and get more detail and have more specific questions, because I know it's kind of vague, but kind of not vague at the same time. So feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please share to your page, especially if I'm right. Just share my YouTube video, tell your friends, check it out, inbox them. You know, all this free content is here. Let's keep the exchange of energy flowing, right? So I'll catch you in my next reading. I hope you enjoyed this one. Alright, so pile number 3, these are the cards that you got. So this top row here talks about basically what your relationship or connection was like with this person. You have the 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands upright. Reverse. What is going on with me? And this is basically a connection with your ex now, or your past person, past thing, whoever you thought of, and you know they are part of your past. This is what's going on with them right now that the universe wants you to know. You have the 5 of Cups, the Fool, 7 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now this one particularly, the vibe that I get from this is like strictly about you and them. Strictly. If it had any third party situation, go and choose an next pile. But this is not focusing on all that. This is focusing about you and them. Now this person here, like, oh wow, like this reading I purposely left out how people feel and thing. I think that would be like another reading I would do, but this is basically how the overall energy of the relationship was. This man, this woman, whoever he was, she was, whoever, they used to put you on a pedestal. They used to stroke your ego, compliment you, make you feel like the only girl in the world, the only person in the world. You used to learn so much from them, so that tells me that they were like significantly older, maybe by a couple years older, who knows. 7 of Pentacles, meaning that you have known this person for a long time. You have now seen Pentacles here. Now not necessarily saying that it was for money, but this person invested a lot of time and energy on you, I would say. And then you had this time once in reverse. And it was like, it was so good. He was on this pedestal, he was leaning, things was developing, things was growing, and then this ton of ones in reverse here. Upright, it means like you're spreading yourself so too thin. So ton of ones in reverse is like, probably this person used to do your shit for you. They used to help you. Everything wasn't like, the whole connection wasn't like what it seemed though. Like it started off one way and went off a different way, but oh my god, do you see these things? Like, it's so, this was definitely a sexual connection with these kinds of ones here. Like this pile just too so different from the other piles. But you definitely had a sexual connection with this person. Self-deception, self-sabotage. So like you probably felt like this relationship or this thing with your ex, like it used to make you feel good, it used to make them feel so good, but it just started becoming a burden. Like it's just like it wasn't unfair. Like we have gotten cards in the other piles where the connection was unfair. It wasn't unfair. It was just like a lot of the happiness and a lot of the doing was based on you, and it didn't mean that the person appreciate you any less because it was an investment and they were learning that from you. So this is like one of the like so intense but kind of sad, not sad files. And then presently, when you look at this, it made me so sad with the Five of Cups and the Hermit card and this friggin' Wheel of Fortune here. Like this made me so sad because it looked like it was something so great, so good, something developing, and it just got a little tough here. And not, I don't know, like whatever the circumstances is, it doesn't matter. But this is how great it was. This Six of Wands is my favorite card in the deck because I love when people make me feel all Six of Wands, but it wasn't the case. No, with this person here, you all are definitely not together. You are definitely broken up. You all have definitely tried moving on, not seriously in any serious commitment though. Like in pile number 3. And it's just like whatever, you're not caring about the consequences. It's just like, if it come back, it come back. If it don't come back, well, whatever. Now the Seven of Swords in reverse here, throwing me off a little bit because I have an idea what I mean, but I'm not sure. You may be holding on to old ways of doing things which may not give you the required results. Check your planning, you are required to be vigilant, you are likely to incur loss. You need to look for underlying causes for removing them. So maybe things ended for other underlying reasons, and like now you finally actually knowing that now, or maybe this is now finally being revealed to you. Maybe they were talking to somebody and finding out about it, and like, or maybe understanding like the reason why things didn't work out. And like with this Hermit card is like you clearly are in separation. Like if you are in communication with the person that you are inquiring about, choose another pile. This is not the pile for you. Or it could just simply mean that you were together all the time and you're working on it, but then things change and it's like you're going with the flow, and you mightn't be together as much before, but you're trying to change, adapt, try not to be codependent. And with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse now, again, not a popular, not a card I tend to get a lot, so I have to read. So this Ten of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it suggests change. You need to take up challenge. You should put in your best foot forward. Ooh, so your ex actually thinking about like moving away from this whole hermit mode, and actually you or your ex could be both. There may be a repetitive pattern in your life as the same actions are likely to bring similar results. You are suggested to look at this pattern and rethink before taking any situation. So maybe things might be good, or they might break up, or they might get back together, fool around, and then break up again, and then the whole cycle starts again. It's like a cycle. It's like a cycle, like this little cute toxic cycle that you all clearly can't get enough of. The passion, the pull, the spark. I kind of concerned about the Pentacles, but Pentacles in this case is not like I using you for money. Pentacles in this case is like I've been learning, and I've been learning from you for a very long time. This is a person you probably know for more than 7 years, 7 months, but this card is giving around 7 years. Maybe you all lasted 7 weeks, 7 months. Maybe you know this person since you're 7. I don't know. This is really what's going on right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload a part to definitely see what do they think about you, what do they feel about you, right? I mean, come on, nobody going to look at 40-minute videos, right? So I need to make it short, to the point, and juicy enough. So once any of these resonated with you, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Do not dislike. That's not cool, and I am very cool. I haven't decided what track I'm going to put on it as yet. I think I might feature it for the first few months. But yeah, if this resonates with you, let me know. Oh, major Virgo vibe, Virgo, Jupiter, Sagittarius, Pisces. No, I keep on getting all the signs, and I get in the signs much these days. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this reading. Leave a comment below about which pile you took, and what emoji should you leave. Like, leave a little doggy emoji for this dog on the full card here. Yeah, you could leave a little doggy emoji. I hope you enjoy your reading. See you in my next video. Bye.